Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. Of course, today is going to include my morning routine and new things that I've implemented since I've been in isolation. Now, obviously, this was an absolute setup because no one is really being recorded when they get out of bed. But I just thought I'd add to the dramatization, is that even a word, of the video? We'll go with that. The first thing I do is just put the blinds open, remind myself that I'm not blind, and just take in a little bit of daylight and sun. Then the next thing that I usually do is start by making my morning coffee. This is pretty much the glue that brings my whole day together. So coffee is very, very important first thing in the morning, and I think it's a good kickstart to anyone's day unless you're a bit of a poo-poo fan of coffee. I also have some lemon water to kick start the day, just because I'm absolutely terrible at getting water in. So I put some lemon in there and it's kind of a little bit zen, isn't it? So that's one of the reasons why I just get water in there as well. But the way that I've now structured my morning routine is via 4 different parts. So there's a physical part, which you'll firstly see here, which is having the coffee and lemon water. The physical part also includes my training. Then there will be a mental part of my morning routine, which will include reading a chapter of a book or reading for 30 minutes. Then there will also be an emotional part, which will be to text one person who I haven't spoke to for some considerable amount of time, which is really important at the moment, just because communication I think is important with people that we're not really seeing as much of. And then I'll also write down 3 gratitudes for the day. Then there'll be a spiritual part to my routine, which will just be to do with cleaning and taking a cold shower. So I'll set up my desktop ready for the day first off by just getting my water ready, the old lemon water, and then I'll also grab my coffee. Now at the moment I'm reading The Now Habit, so this is a little bit to do with procrastination. So it's something that I've struggled with and sometimes in isolation, just because it's easy to get distracted. So reading the procrastination book of why you get procrastinated, different types of procrastination, and that kind of thing has been quite a good read for me so far, although I've only just started it. But as you can see now, I'm just diving into my 3 gratitudes for the day. So this has been really powerful so far, and it's something that I didn't really tend to think about until recently, was my 3 gratitudes. And it's something that has helped me kind of look at the day in different perspectives. So sometimes if I wake up in a bit of a shitty mood, or something hasn't quite gone my way, then doing this has really helped me put into perspective what I can be grateful for. And then you'll now just see me jumping onto WhatsApp. This is the only time I'll really jump on the phone in my morning routine. It's just to send a WhatsApp over to someone who I haven't spoke to for a while. And it's good just seeing how they are, checking up on people and making sure people are just there, tickety-boo. But after I have then done my text, I won't go back on social media. I'll then dive into my book and try and get a chapter in for the day. But it's interesting how many people actually do the gratitudes, and Tony Robbins was one of the people I saw who was first doing it, and for years he's been taking 3.5 minutes out of every single morning just to write down his gratitudes, the 3 things in life. And he says the reason for gratitude is the 2 emotions that mess up the most are fear and anger, and you can't be grateful and be fearful simultaneously. They don't go together, and you can't be angry and grateful simultaneously. So to Robbins, the gratitude is just unique because it overpowers the negative emotions. So this is just one of the parts of my day which has been great. Now, once I've got my half-an-hour chapter in my book, I'll then go over to my workspace and just start tidying up, cleaning up, just so it's cleanliness. Just so it's clean when I go back to it. I feel like I'm in a productive workspace and just ready to attack the day pretty much when I've finished off doing everything else. The other thing, I won't always do this, but at the moment, like when I need a shave, I'll get a shave. I look like a little bit of a hobo at the moment because I've been growing the beard out. Don't know why. It's just kind of, I feel like it's natural to do so. But I've moved over to having a wet shave with a blade. So I bought myself a new soap just for those little life luxuries at the moment. It's really kind of entertaining. If I've got a bit more time, I'll spend it having a shave. One thing I have to be really careful of though, and and do a little bit of learning about and self-teaching by YouTube is just how to use a single blade, because the first couple of times that I did it, I ended up looking like I just had a fight with Hannibal Lecter. I'd cut half of my face open, but it is something that I do enjoy doing. So I'll do that about 2-3 times a week. Once I've done that though, then I'll jump into my second part of the physical of the day, which is bang my running shoes on, and I'll pop my weighted vest on. Now, I'm pretty shit at running, so I started doing a little bit more in isolation, because I think if you do something that you're shit at, you're gonna get good, or you're gonna get better pretty quickly. So you get more motivated by it. So this 22 kilo vest is just something that has helped challenge me over the last couple of weeks. I'm also just using the Powerbeats Pro at the moment, the wireless headphones, because you just don't have to run with wires flopping around everywhere pretty much. And then I'll kick my watch off and just try and hit anything over 5k for the day. I think the most we've got to so far with the weighted vest is around 8k. And then the last part of my day will just be to get the good old cold shower. It helps me feel alive. I started with 1 minute, then built up to 2, and I stay at around 2 minutes at the moment. As you can probably hear, it doesn't really affect me, the cold. It's something that comes natural to me, that. And I'll just have a little bit of a grooming session with some oil through my beard, etc., to polish off the morning routine. And now, once I completed that, it usually takes me up until around 10 AM. So it does take a little bit longer out of my day, but I just feel like it's almost like the analogy, if you spend a little bit of time to sharpen your pencil, you're gonna get a better result of it. It's exactly the same with yourself. If you spend a little bit more time putting energy and getting yourself ready for the day, so for example, putting yourself through the washer in order for you to be a better self, then you're gonna be able to serve people better, both in like work-wise, relationships, and your own self for the day. Now what I usually do is I'll start diving into some emails, a little bit of work. Now I'm ready physically and mentally for starting my day. It's been something that if it didn't come through isolation, it's something that I wouldn't have learned to pick up on, is a morning routine. So it's something that's really helped me so far in regards to starting my day in a better place. The other thing is why I haven't included any food so far is because, as most of you know, fast until about 12 or 1 o'clock, so my first meal will be from there. If you want to check out what I'm eating in a day at the moment, and you can go back to one of my previous videos, I'll leave a link in the description so you can check that out. I'll also just finish off with quite an interesting quote, which is from my 6-minute best self journal. I just picked this up on Amazon and it's been a game changer. But it's about women in Japan. So Japanese women have the highest life expectancy worldwide, namely about 87 years. So if you're being optimistic, if between 18 and 27, so your adult life, we have about 25,000 days. So you get up more than 25,000 times in your adult life. How many of these mornings have passed by unconsciously? Think of the immense effect that a meaningful morning routine could have had on your day. Use your imagination, picture this effect for a moment. I will leave you on that one anyway, guys. If you want to leave any questions about my morning routine or evening routine or whatever else you would like to see, then please just drop a comment below. And apart from that, if you enjoyed the video, obviously like it and give a thumbs up. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, then please subscribe, just because obviously it helps me and you'll be notified of the next videos. And I'll catch you in the next one, guys.